I guess the cheetah wasn't ready for the jungle that we call the AFC West.
Yeah, I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters.
I'm from the city of Sac, rapping silver and black. Word of honcho, give me the strap. The realest is back. Stupid chop with something silly attached. Eye for an eye, fuck it man, give me a patch. I'm a Raider, Oakland, LA, Vegas, Jalen, Kenyon, Jacobs, Vegas. Man, bruh, dog, we litty. The shine with the speed, Edwards with the 50-50. Yeah, this that silver and black field. Abram in the box, I'm Merrick in the backfield.
Yo. Shout out to everybody already in the comments section. Appreciate you guys for being here. A lot to unpack today. Yeah, man. Looks like we got some people in the AFC running. You know what I mean? That's what he's known for. You know what I mean? But we're going to talk about it. Shout out to everybody. Rage, man. I see you, King. Anthony's in the building. Tony, man. Raiderette, Lizette. What's good with you, man? Morris is in the building. Operator King. Shout out to all my people in the building, man. Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Also, shout out to everybody on Facebook and Twitter watching the live stream. If you guys want to get some questions in or anything like that, make sure to jump over to YouTube, put them in the comments section, and that's how we rock. Shout out to everybody, man. Yes, for those who don't know, living under a rock, star wide receiver, former Kansas City Chief, who I didn't see this coming. Tyreek Hill has been traded to the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, he went and got him a 4-year, $120 million deal, making him now the richest wide receiver in the NFL. Just a little bit over what our star wide receiver Davante Adams got. The Chiefs picked up 5 draft picks for him. That's a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. One thing I can say about the Chiefs in this deal, they got a lot. They definitely got a lot, but they lost a pivotal part of their offense. Look, Travis Kelce is great. There's only so much he can do without Tyreek Hill helping take the tops off of defenses. You know what I'm saying? I know they got, Hardman. Look, cool. You know what I mean? They got Josh Gordon. You know what I mean? And then they went and traded for Juju. Let's just be real. He hasn't been really good since Antonio Brown was a Pittsburgh Steeler. So, look, the Kansas City Chiefs drastically lost some ground in the AFC West. Look, this is big. We get one of the best wide receivers in the league, and guess what happens? Because of his presence, the Chiefs lose one. Let's be honest, you guys. Davante Adams is a huge part of why Tyreek Hill is no longer a Chief. I'm trolling with him running away from the AFC West, right? But the Chiefs didn't want to make him the highest paid wide receiver in the league. He's seen what Davante Adams got, and he chose to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And he's now in Miami as the richest wide receiver in the league, where he has to play with a quarterback like Tua. I don't know. I know they got a nice O-line over there now. They built up the trenches. They went and got Armstead. They went and got Collins. That offensive line is pretty cool. It's set up for Tua, to get better. Look, he was getting destroyed last year. The O-line was bad. But you definitely lost some talent at the quarterback position. You downgraded tremendously going from Patrick Mahomes to Tua, man. But, hey, no longer our problem anymore. Tyreek Hill is a Miami Dolphin, you guys, and we don't have to worry about him anymore. We don't have to see him. I think another thing, and you guys may laugh at this, he ran away from his daddy, man. For those who don't know, Anthony Averett, our new corner, former Baltimore Raven, that man shut Tyreek Hill down last year. Averett, you becoming a Raider, man, played a pivotal part in this shit. And I don't care what nobody says. I'm running with it. I'm running with the narrative that Tyreek Hill is running from Avery, man. How about that? How about that? But yeah, man, great news for us. I don't have to see this guy at all. We don't have to see this guy at all. This is a beautiful day in Raider Nation. What is it? Addition by subtraction. That's going to be the phrase of the day. Addition by subtraction. The Kansas City Chiefs definitely got worse today. They definitely got worse. I know they're going to draft a receiver in the first round. They may go get a Traylon Burks. They may go get a Olave. But you can't replace that kind of speed. You can't. I mean, there's a reason why Tyreek Hill is Tyreek Hill. He's deadly. That speed kills, man. And you can't replace that. Shout out to Raider, man. Is it rocking or roaching? Either way, brother, I'm going to call you RR, man. Shout out to my brother RR, man, on the donation. Also, man, appreciate you, King, as always. Also got my boy Vengeance in the building. Became a new member on the channel. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link. It's pinned up top. One of the best ways to support the channel. I definitely appreciate you, family. As always, man. How are you guys feeling right now about this move? You see, the cheetah don't give a F about Tua. He has a Super Bowl ring. He been to 2. He got his bread. Facts. This is real. And let's just be real. Also, to my brother, shout out to my brother Cody. I see you in the chat, brother. Kansas City, Missouri, or Miami, Florida, right? Like, I think it's an easy call. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to, bro? Kansas City is like the butthole of America, bro. Like, for real. And I got some people from KC. I love my people from KC. But it's like the asshole of America, bro. Like, let's just be real, bro. Like, who the fuck wants to live there? Shout out to Pacey, man. Now Chiefs have to base their future on what ifs. And Kelsey about to be 33. Now we're really going to see if Patty is really that dude. Shout out to you, Pacey. And as always, my brother, you're right. You're right. They knew at some point that $45 million contract was going to kick in with my apologies, y'all. With Patty Mahomes, that $45 million was going to kick in, and they were going to have to make some type of change in order to make this thing go. And guess what happened? They lost their best offensive weapon just like that. I love it, man. Look, but this is what happens when you go all in, you guys. KC got a ring. They almost got 2. You know what I mean? So this is what happens. This is what happened in Seattle. They went all out. They had a great defense. Russell Wilson, they got a ring, and then Russell got paid, and then they started getting worse and worse and worse and worse. This happens year in and year out with every team. You know what I mean? You have to make sure you take care, you know what I'm saying, of your people while you can. That's why you got to learn how to draft well, man. You have to learn how to draft well. If you don't draft well, I think you're in for a rude awakening. You know what I'm saying? Because watch when the Chargers have to pay Justin Herbert. Oh, my God. They're going to have to deal with it as well. This is why our quarterback right here is probably going to take a nice little pay cut because of his guy, Devontae, coming over. And I think we're going to be great still moving forward. You know what I mean? I'm not dissing the city of Kansas City, y'all. I'm not, man. I'm not. I'm just saying, look, there ain't nothing to do out there, man. You go out there, you eating barbecue, you listening to Tech 9, bro. That's it. I mean, what you going to do? Go to a Royals game? I mean, what are we doing? It's barbecue and Tech 9 in Kansas City, man. My KC people mad at me right now. Hey, man, I'm from Sacramento, man. It's a shithole, too. It's a shithole, too. Come on, man. Come on, man. Shout out to Raider Cortez. Appreciate you, brother. Always, brother. Appreciate you, King. Shout out to my brother, big bro, Chuck in the building. Chuck Taylor, no lies told. Shout out to my guy, man. I appreciate you, my brother, as always. Hey, man, I'm saying, man, you know, ain't nothing wrong with some barbecue and Tech 9, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out to Thick Frame in the comment section, man. What up, Docs? Any news on OBJ, Gilmore, or Honey Badger? So Honey Badger's been putting up a lot. He's been active as hell today on Twitter. So I don't know what's going on with that. I think that he's getting to a point here where he's probably going to announce something here soon. But he's been very active on Twitter. And he's saying a little, you know what? I'll bring up some things that he's saying right now on Twitter, you guys, just so you guys can kind of see what he's talking about. Let me see. Let me bring this up real quick. Hey, we're like 9 subscribers away from 14.2. I appreciate you guys, man, so much. Let me see. Let me bring this up. Where is Matthew at? All right. Tyron. There we go. Boom. All right. So he's been putting up a lot of stuff. Hold on real quick. I can't even find his damn Twitter right now, man. My apologies, y'all. I'm trying to find this shit. OBJ going to the Chiefs? Why? Why would they do that? Kansas City, they need to build their defense up. They need to build their defense up. I don't know why they would go pay OBJ. What you do is you go draft a young receiver. Go draft one. Build them up. If they get a Lave or they get Garrett Wilson, that's a plus for them. You know what I'm saying? It's still a what if. It's not the Tyreek Hill of the world, but potentially could be. Let me see. Good riddance. What a day. Shout out to Chris, man. Yeah, operator, the Chiefs defense is ass, bruh. Whatever money they have left, they're going to have to build that up. I can't find Tyron's. Hold on, man. This shit getting on my nerves. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate you guys. Oh, here we go. Boom. Got it. Very active today. He said the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. Let's put that work on. Right? You know, I went on there and, let them know there's a lot of mountains in Las Vegas. There's a lot of them. I had to let them know. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of mountains, and these mountains that you speak of, there's plenty of them in Las Vegas. So pull up. Let me see what else. He said, "Let's go." He's been sharing a lot of stuff, and I don't want to say cryptic. You know what I'm saying? He put, "When egos run wild, contain yours." I don't know what he's talking about with that. He could be talking about Tyreek Hill and that big contract moving on. I don't know. Or he could just be saying, I don't know. But I know that Chandler Jones shared that. He retweeted it and said, "I like this." So there you have it. Thick frame E. There's nothing on OBJ yet. Don't know. But a lot of stuff revolving around Gilmore still at this point. I think that's who Hondo was talking about. I could be wrong. But Hondo, he keeps coming out on Twitter saying there's still no updates yet, but we're still in the hunt for a superstar. So I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm still playing the waiting game. I'm trying to see who it is this guy is talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm almost positive it's Gilmore or Honey Badger, right? I mean, look, you guys know me. You guys know how ready I be, man. I got to show y'all this, man. I got to show y'all this. Like, look. I got to show y'all this. I'm ready to go. Honey Badger a Raider. I got the thumbnail ready. I got another one too. I got with him and Merrick. Imagine Merrick and Matt. I got another one ready, man. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. So sitting back waiting, man. I'm still waiting, man. You know what I mean? Let me see. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Shout out to O, man. Appreciate you. What's up, my brother? After what I seen what the Dolphins gave up, I'm no longer complaining. We gave up a first and a second. These guys gave up 5 picks. I believe a first, a second, and then next year, what is it, like a 4th and a 5th or some shit? And then I forgot what it was exactly. Let me bring this up. The Chiefs received 1st-round pick, a 2nd-round pick, and a 4th-round pick this year alone for Tyreek Hill. A 1st, 2nd, and 4th. And a 4th round and 6th round next year. That's crazy, man. That's way too much. That's why you have to look at it from a standpoint of KC lost this, right? But did they? Because they gave up a great talent, but they also picked up a lot of pieces to build them up these next 2 years. So let me say this. KC is not done, you guys. They're not done. They took a step back in order to take a step forward. And that's why I think KC is definitely going to fall off the map in the AFC West this year. You know what I mean? I think they're going to fall off this year, but they're still going to be continuing to build. Look, man, until Patrick Mahomes is not their quarterback, until Travis Kelce is not their tight end, I mean, they're still going to be, there and in the hunt. They still got the names. They're there, you know what I mean? But they're going to take a step back this year in order to take a step forward for years to come. Either way, Tyreek Hill is no longer a problem for us. Hey, I'm cool with it. I don't have to face him twice a year. I am good with that. On cheap contracts, facts. That's facts. Dave Ziegler, GM of the year 2022. This is easy. Bro, year one, you go out and get Devontae Adams and Chandler Jones, and then a bunch of other sneaky pickups. Clearly. That's a lot for one guy that picked up a bunch. Is everybody getting Herschel Walker type deals? Bro, critique, that's crazy. That's crazy. I know Green Bay is kicking themselves in the dick right now. Like, how do we get a first and a second for this guy? And Miami got all this and more and paid more, right? Green Bay was thinking we're only going to get a first and a second from Devontae because they have to pay $30 million a year for him, which Dave finessed. You guys know, I think I spoke about this. He's only getting paid $8 million against the cap this year. Like, Zeke has worked wonders. He's worked wonders. Green Bay has to be killing himself right now. That's true, but other teams are getting better too. Everyone is loading up. Yeah, we definitely are playing in the toughest division in football, clearly. By far. By far. Miami sold the farm for Hill. I mean, they have to. They have to. They have to. Look, you missed out on the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes, right? You went through all that crazy shit, you know what I mean, with your former head coach, you know what I'm saying, and all the craziness that went behind it with him getting let go. You had to make a splash. You had to make a splash in order to kind of make your fan base, you know what I'm saying, in the media kind of take a back seat with all the other crazy shit that they did with Flores, right? So you go out and make a splash. You go out and get Tyreek Hill. That definitely, we live in a world today where everybody just forgets shit right when the next thing happens, right? Everybody's just it's just like short attention span like a motherfucker. You bring in Tyreek Hill, boom. No one thinks about the Flores shit anymore. No one thinks about all this other crazy shit. They went out and got him. They went out and got who else did they go get? They went and got my guy from Dallas, their third, fourth receiver. My guy's name, man. I'm drawing a blank. They went and got Armstead. They went and got Collins. They made some nice pickups. They got some nice pickups. Is it Wilson, right? It's Wilson. My boy Wilson from Dallas. They got Ingold, you know what I mean? They got 2 running backs. Like, these guys, Miami went all in because, once again, they were dealing with a lot of backlash in the media. Shout out to Zeke. Yeah, he's the finesse man, bro. Gus, this is facts, my brother. Shout out to Shane as well. It definitely helps us this season. I wonder what Andy Reid is feeling. Coach has to be a lot less interested in retooling the offense. Kelce is aging too. Yeah, definitely. But you know one thing that I like, what Andy did, and I hate everything about the Chiefs, he got this shit done quick. He said, you don't want to be here? Bye-bye. Bro, there was no rumors about him moving forward until today, right? Like, they literally, the rumor came out that they could potentially trade him, and he was traded. He was gone, just like that. So one thing I liked about Andy was he said, okay, you don't want to be here? You're out of here. Kept it moving. Shout out to Andy Reid. That's why he's one of the best coaches in the game. He wasn't playing that shit. He said, look, bro, you don't want to be here? You don't want to take this nice chunk of change we're offering you? Then get the fuck out of here. Simple and plain. Docs, you should check out Tyrell Crosby, only 26 years old, and great O-lineman, would be a great upgrade at guard or tackle. I like Crosby. And Ruben, I want to start looking at more of these offensive linemen that's out there right now. I want to start doing some film breakdowns. My brother Andy and Wasted definitely got me motivated to start looking at a lot of more film. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to go check out a little bit more Crosby's film and actually look at a lot of other guys as well. The draft is coming up. It's approaching here soon. I'm about to be breaking down a lot. Shout out to my brother Ruben, man. Appreciate you, King. Dark Side Ziegler is upset. Give up a second round. So I don't know if you guys seen this. Shout out to my brother Scout. I'm gonna bring this up as well, real quick. Scout kind of dropped a little bomb today as well. Let me see. Let me get this out of here real quick. Shout out to my brother Scout. I'm going to read this off. According to Peter King, new GM Dave Ziegler, however you want to say it, was reportedly extremely unhappy having to give up this year's second-round pick in last week's trade for Davante Adams, as he originally was set in only offering a 2022 first and a 2023 second for Adams. In addition, Ziegler wants to make more than 5 picks this year and is open to trading players. Open to trading players, you guys. Not Waller, for the like 30% of you that think that we do that. Not Waller. Waller is not in talks. For picks or trading down from the Raiders' first pick at 86. Either way, Ziegler wants more draft picks. So Ziegler wants more draft capital. He wants more draft capital. I can see Clee being a trade chip. I can see Jonathan Abram being a trade chip. You know what I'm saying? What if we still go out and get Jabril Peppers? Abrams out of here. Abrams out of here. Josh Jacobs. I know you guys do not want to talk about this, but I'm telling you now, New England loves to have, they love their running backs by committee. And Josh McDaniels is showing that. He went and got a bunch of guys. Bolden and look, Kenyon Drake got restructured. So he's going to be here next year. There's a lot of guys. We went and got Amir Abdullah. I'm saying this. If this is true, if Zeke wants more draft capital, keep an eye on Abram. Keep an eye on Trayvon Mullen. Keep an eye on Mullen, you guys. If we go get Gilmore, Mullen is out of here. I don't know how you keep Mullen, Gilmore, Everett. I don't know how you keep all these guys. It may be Mullen. He may be the odd man out. This coaching staff has no attachments to him. And I don't want to give up on Mullen yet, but this is his last year of his contract. So at this point, you have to start looking at it, right? Is maybe you got to move on. It's Jacobs, it's Abram, it's Clee, and it's Mullen at this point. Those are the guys I'm looking at. You see our schedule, first 5 away, first 3 games we play our division. This is crazy. Well, the actual schedule rage has not came out yet. We know who we're playing, but we also don't know. We don't know the exact schedule yet. So it hasn't came out yet, brother. But just our division alone is going to be very, very tough this year. Shout out to Raider. We're going to say RR again, man, because I don't want to butcher my brother's name. Offense, defense, special teams, and coaching makes us the best in this division, if not the league. Facts. Shout out to my brother RR. Let me see. I missed the super as well. I know my brother. I got you. I'm going to get you in here. Shout out to RR, my brother, man. Joe Nation says, Docs, how much cap space do we got left right now? Last I checked, we had 17. I don't know what it is after all these pickups with Vernon Butler, you know what I'm saying, and all these other guys, all these depth pieces that we just picked up. But I'm assuming somewhere between 12 and 17. But we're still going to free up more money with DC's extension, and we still got 20+ million sitting there post-June. So stay tuned. We got plenty of moves to make. Once DC gets his extension here soon, trust me, you guys, a lot of more free money. 10 to $20 million will probably be freed up off the books once DC gets his extension. Shout out to my brother Marvin. Docs, y'all thought that you seen what Dave Z did in free agency. Watch him work his magic in the draft. Talk that shit, my brother. Aurora says 13.8 left. That's kind of the figure that it sounds like. Around that. 13.8. I like, yeah. That sounds somewhere around it. But yeah, Marvin, that's facts. I can't wait to see what this guy look. And I don't think y'all understand, man. Like, I'm excited to see what this guy does undrafted wise. Going to get these undrafted pieces. Like I keep saying, I'm going to throw this in everyone's face. J.C. Jackson is one of the best corners in the league, and he was undrafted by Zeke. So don't think that just this third round, this fourth, these 2 fifths, and that 7th is it. We're going to be working the phones once the draft is over. And that's when Zeke is gonna plant his flag for real. Check out the merch. NorCal, appreciate you, brother. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, go to Oaklosvegas.com. Bunch of my merch over there. Shirts, hoodies. Pick up something for your chick, man. Raiderettes need some love too. You know what I'm saying? Got some shit for the kids. Go to Oaklosvegas.com and go grab something. I appreciate you guys, man. And a lot of you guys' orders went out today that put in orders recently. So shout out to you guys. Valerie, Dave, Zeke, general manager. Yeah, thus far, yeah. I mean, on paper, definitely. SC, what's good with you, family? What's good with you, my brother? Shout out to my guy. Shit, Max Crosby was a 4th rounder. Definitely, bro. Definitely. Bro, think about this. Tyreek is getting paid $30 million. Cooper Kupp is getting paid $15 million. Still. I mean, shit, think about this, you guys. Darren Waller is getting paid $7 million, I think, this year. That's crazy. Let's go to Oaklosvegas.com, my brother, and go check it out. Facts. Shit for the kids. Let me see. KC has 26 million. But what are they going to do with that? Like, what do you think? What do you think Kansas City is going to do? They got to build that defense up. I wouldn't be shocked if you think that they try to bring Honey Badger back now. They freed up some money. I don't know. But they need some help. They lost Tre'Davious Ward. They lost their corner. They're going to start reaching out. They're going to start reaching out to some other people. Escobar, yes. I believe he goes to Canada, everywhere. Let me see. That draft going to run them 12 mil. Facts. Because now they got, OG, talk that shit. Very, very, very smart analysis right there. Because they picked up an extra first, an extra second, and then an extra 4th and 5th or something? No, an extra 4th this year. That's what it is, right? 1st, 2nd, and a 4th this year. That's 3 extra picks that they gotta run that money up. So yeah, you're right. They don't have 26 million. They don't. A lot of that's gonna be straight for the draft. Let me see. That trade was won by KC. Gus, today they lost. Next year they win. If that makes sense. They lost that trade, bro. For you to lose anything, look, we lost Khalil Mack. We lost Amari Cooper. You know what I mean? We were trying to justify those moves, right? Because, Gruden was incompetent as shit. We try to justify him by, okay, we picked up a 1st rounder. We did this, we did that. At the end of the day, you may win here in the long run, but you always lose when you lose a talent like a Khalil Mack or an Amari Cooper or a Tyreek Hill. You always lose when you lose that kind of talent. So I think that in the future, they won this trade. But as of right now, no. You guys, Patrick Mahomes just lost his number 1 target. That type of rapport doesn't get built overnight. He just lost his number 1 guy. That's tough. That is tough. You lost your number 1 deep threat. I think they just lost Pringle, right, to the Chicago Bears. They lost a lot this offseason. Shout out to King Higgins, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for becoming a member, King. My brother, man. Appreciate you. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link up top, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to my OG, Chronicles of the Black Hole. You younger Raider fans, your dynasty begins. Shout out to my OG. He's been preaching that. All off season. Shout out to my OG Daniel, man. Black Sunday. Raiders run the AFC West till further notice. Raiders. Talk that talk, my brother. Shout out to Black Sunday. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel yet, man, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys, man. We're definitely running it up. 15K is the new goal. We need 5 more subscribers, you guys, to reach 14,300. 14,300, man. We need 5 more, man. I need 5 people that's not subscribed yet, man. Please hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to Raider Rich and shout out to Unfiltered Truth. That was fire last night. I definitely went over there and checked it out, man. Shout out to them boys, man. The Fields, they definitely had Damian Lillard on last night, Oakland's own, and a diehard Raider fan. That was fire. That was motivational for me. You know what I'm saying? That was dope, man. That was dope to see. Shout out to those guys. I love seeing everyone put on for the nation, man, especially us content creators, man, to see what they did last night. That was monumental. So shout out to them. And they had Dame on there, I think, for like an hour. So if you guys have not checked that out yet, definitely go check that out. Shout out to my brother Raider Rich. Violator. Good afternoon, my brother. Raider Nation for life. Shout out to my big homie, man. Love you, brother. I can't wait to see you out there in Vegas for the draft, man. Shout out to my guy. Let me see. Shout out to Jacob, man. Subscribed. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Patrick Mahomes is going to have a hard time connecting with another player and having that connection on the field. Facts. This is facts, bro. Facts. Thor, I just got your text messages, my brother. I'm going to call you after the live. Yes, sir. Raider takeover. Mullen or Klee will be used, especially after getting Rock Sin. So look for us to make a move back into the second round. Graham loves his safety, so I think he will hold on to him for a year. I can see that. I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. I want to see what Gillespie's going to do still, too. I want to see what he's going to do with Gillespie. That's why I think, you guys, that we're so in on the whole Gilmore thing. I definitely think that Honey Badger is definitely an option because Graham does love his safeties. Can you imagine running those two highs? Imagine running those two highs with him and Merrick, man. Oh my God. Dog. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Docs, you get that video in your DM yesterday on IG? I didn't, brother. I'll go check it out right after live. Hey, shout out to everybody that hit my inbox and said, follow me back, bitch. Shout out to everybody. Bro, I'm going to be honest. I have like 200 messages that I need to go through. So trust me, I'm going to follow everybody back. Give me some time. I've been busy as hell. Free agency's been having me crazy. My family's been, everything's been wild, but I will be following everybody back on Instagram. Shout out to everybody that hit me up with the hashtag follow me back, bitch. I love it, bro. I love it. You guys got my attention. I'll definitely be following everybody back once I get some time, man. Let me see. Shout out to my brother Rage once again. Yo, my brother, I have to tell you, some might not understand because they're new, but I missed you, man. I missed you as well too, Rage. We missed you, bro. I asked about you a bunch. Ask everybody else. I asked about you a bunch. I was like, where the fuck is my guy Rage at, man? So it's good to see you in the building, my brother, and good to see you in good spirits, man. I missed you, King. Definitely, bro. Definitely. Johnny, my bad, brother. My bad. I got you today. Hit me right now and remind me, brother. Please. I got you. Edmonds or Jabril Peppers? I'm getting Jabril. I'm grabbing Jabril. I think Edmonds is overrated, and Jabril has already played in this system with Patrick Graham, and I believe he played like 70% of his snaps at linebacker in Graham's system, and the familiarity is there. I'd go Jabril Peppers 10 times out of 10 over Edmonds. O-line still worries me. It doesn't to me, operator. I'm going to be honest, bro. I'm not worried about this O-line. I'm not worried about this O-line. We have a great O-line coach. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm not. I think that they see the talent that we already have on this O-line. They've seen them progressively getting better every week last year. And I think that they're sitting back saying there's something there. There's something there. And they're going to build on it. And you guys, let's not forget Denzel Good is coming back. This guy can start at guard. He can start at tackle if need be. Jermaine Illuminor, I've always speak highly about him. You know what I mean? We're going to pick up some more guys in the draft, and we may not be done yet. We may still go get a Darrell Williams. You know what I'm saying? We may still go get someone like that at right tackle. But I'm excited about Leatherwood's development, and I think we're going to be all right. BB2, how do I become a mod? I'm going to put together a show where I do like a mod off. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm going to get a couple more mods. I think I need like 5 mods. I got to be trustworthy, man. You know what I mean? I can't have somebody coming in here deleting everybody and taking everybody out the chat. You know what I mean? It has to be trustworthy people. It's not as easy just to name people mods. And BB2, you know I rock with you heavy, my brother. But I made a few people mods, and they started deleting people left and right, and it made the channel look really, really bad. So we'll definitely talk about it, brother. Gilbert, man, appreciate you. I like the channel because you're up to date with what's happening. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. I will be trustworthy. We definitely going to talk. Sarah said, a mod off. Now, Sarah's been around for a minute. I know I can trust Sarah, man. I might have to make Sarah a mod in here. He said, St. Cal said, Doc still hasn't hit me with the mod upgrade. We'll definitely do something. We'll definitely do something here creative to have a couple people come on. Bernard said a dance off. Need someone to act reckless to give practice for the mods. Hit me up. Circus Raider, you crazy, bro. Pull punches in the building. What's good with you, King? According to APC, Raiders are one of the 4 teams in on Honey Badger. Where are we seeing this? Where are we seeing this at? Shout out to everybody that got me over 14.3 too. I appreciate you guys, man. If you guys have not subscribed yet, man, definitely hit that subscribe button, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me see. I want to see what's going on with the latest talk. I haven't seen anything. Twitter, man, it moves so fast. It moves so quick. Chandler Jones, man, this guy is so happy to be a Raider. I'm ecstatic, man, to have him in. And you guys also, man, make sure to go watch my brother Wasted Talent show right after this. I don't know if you guys been seeing how we've been doing it lately, but we're trying to do them in order. Hammered went earlier, got him an hour in. I'm doing an hour. Wasted goes an hour after that, and then Andy follows up with an hour as well. We're trying to keep as much Raider content pumping because we know that you guys, we all love our Raiders, man. So we're trying to, hour, try to do as much as we can to keep as much Raider content pumping into the universe. Tito, last year, Andre James started off rough, but got better by the end of the season. Do you think he continues to get better this season? I do. He's another year in the system, right? Another year in the system. And when I mean system, I mean another year with DC. You know what I mean? That speaks volumes with them having another year building that rapport. At the beginning of last year, this guy was hiking the ball over DC's head, snapping the ball over his head. It seemed like every other play. And that stopped like all out by the end of the year. Another off season with them working together is going to do work magic. And then just the coaching alone, coaching period, Tito, that's going to work wonders with Andre James' development. I'm definitely here to see what Josh McDaniels and his coaching staff can do with the development of Andre James. And they believe in him because they restructured him, saved a couple dollars towards the books this year. They believe in him. To do that, they're believing him to bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Graphk, I'm talking that shit. I'm saying it now. Car MVP 2022 Raiders AFC Championship game. Talk that shit into existence, my brother. Talk that shit into existence. I hope DC does, man. Please make me eat my words, DC. I'm here for it. When it's a Super Bowl, man, I will go on an apology tour the whole year if DC can get us to the AFC Championship and potentially win us a Super Bowl. Shout out to DC, man. Shout out to my brother Chili, man. And I'm definitely here for it, my brother. Shout out to Ruben once again. Scheme works wonders with OL. 4th to 6th rounders play above their projected ceilings are. Won't be top 5, but will improve from last year. Yeah, it's facts, Ruben. And just like my brother Andy said yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can win with an average O-line. You can win with an average O-line. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for, even if we field an average O-line out there, right? We can get it done with an average O-line. You don't have to have the best O-line in the business when you got weapons like Devontae on the outside and Waller and all these running backs. If you can field an average O-line and inexpensive, because ours is very inexpensive at this point, you can win games. Shout out to Port City, man. It's been a minute, bro. What's good, nation? Shout out to my dog, Port City. It's good to see you in the chat. Also, shout out to my brother Joe. My Crosby jersey just came in today, and Tyreek got traded. Not a bad day for me. Shout out to my brother Joe, man. Definitely. Shout out to my guy, man. Docs, are you heading out to any games? Yes, I will be at most of them. For those who are new to this channel, I travel with the team as much as possible. I'll be in New Orleans, potentially Jacksonville. I want to go to Pittsburgh, and I'll probably be in Vegas a lot. So I'm thinking at least half the games this year I will be there. Shout out to my brother Ant, man. Shout out to my brother Mike, man. With the needs still needed on the team, and if Waller wants more money and the team makes a good offer, do you make a trade? No. Waller is a generational talent. I know a lot of people are saying, he's up there now. He's about 30 years old and blah, blah, blah. No, he'll be healthy this year. He's not up for an extension yet, but we will give him more money next year. Waller will be a Raider for the foreseeable future unless he pulls some crazy clutch sports agency shit and says, I want to get out of here. But I think with Devontae Adams here, Waller is definitely he's going to win a lot. All those bracketing, those bracketing tactics last year is not going to work when you have Devontae and Hunter Renfrow out there all over the field. So shout out to you, Mike. I think Waller's a Raider until he retires, and I think he'll get more money next year when he's up for an extension. Shout out to my brother, Big Raider Drox, my dog. Dox is the GOAT. Simple. I need to meet you, bro. Everything you're doing for Raider Nation, all love for Fresno. Shout out to my dog, man. Appreciate you, Drox. As always, King. You know you my guy. You have to be trustworthy, honest, right, Doc? Facts. Facts, Valerie. Let me see. I missed one super. Shout out to my brother O. Check out Rasheed Walker, OT, absolute monster. What school is he out of? Oh, what school is he out of? I'll definitely go check that out right after this. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Jackie. Yes. Yes. You know what, Jackie? I'm thinking that me and my wife, right? Because my wife said she wanted to go to Seattle this year. I'm thinking that me and my wife fly out to Seattle. So if we do, we would definitely love to have some drinks with you, Jackie. Definitely pull up and come rock with us. That'd be a great time, man. Shout out to Jackie. She's been here since day one as well. Shout out to Jackie, the Raider Red. Let me see. So does Tyron try to go back to KC? I don't know. I mean, they freed up some money, but they have a lot of holes on that defensive side of the ball. So I don't know. Hey, Tony Ruffin, I seen that shit this morning. That shit was hilarious. Did you guys see Nick Wright find out that he got traded like live? Did you guys see that? Chili Man, yes, LA, I'll be out there this year. Westside Radio, hey, bro. Hey, man, I'm going to say this. I have a team, and I love my team, and I'm not going to give anybody else no light that speaks down on my team. Just know it's up, bro. Hey, just know it's up. My team about to win. You know what I mean? So it's all love. It's all love. We don't give negativity any light. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. This year, we changing up the script, man. We not giving that negative shit no light. No light. But it was hilarious. Yeah, trying to put a silver lining on losing Hill. That shit was hilarious to me. That shit was hilarious to me. It was so that made my day watching Nick Wright literally lose his shit, but trying to hold it all together. Don Dada, I will definitely be at the Raiders and Niners game. Facts. 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 Shout out to Halo. Docs was good, my brother. With everything this front office has done, I'm not worried about a thing. Hope it's been a blessed day for you and the fam. Yes, my brother. After this, grocery shopping, get back, workout. I'm going to get my workout in. And then I'm thinking tonight, I get my brother Stu on. I think I'm going to get Stu. I think we need a Graphk and Stu show. We need a Graphk and Stu. It's been too long. It's been too long. It's been way too long. There you go, NorCal. Boom. That's how we react to negativity right there. Subscribe to my brother Hammer, man. Definitely. Matthew spitting fire at KC on Twitter right now. Facts. Facts. And think about this, you guys. He don't really owe anything to Kansas City, right? He was a bright spot on a bad defense for a long time. But this guy's been around. I mean, Texans, you know what I'm saying? Arizona, you know what I mean? Like Kansas City. He's been around a little bit. You know what I mean? He don't owe them shit. He knows the business. You know what I mean? But it would be such a glorious day to see this guy pick the Raiders. Like if Patrick Graham is over there saying, look, Honey Badger, you would be great in this system. You and Merrick would work wonders. Pull up over here. This is what we have. You know, money-wise, what's good? I'm hoping and praying that Gilmore, if it is between us and a few other teams, I'm hoping that he picks us and we get to throw that shit in KC's face. You know how great of a feeling that would be to watch Tyreek Hill go to Miami, force a trade, and then Honey Badger signs with the Raiders the same day? Like, do you understand the severity of that situation, man? Like, that shit would be so fire to watch them lose Cheetah and then Honey Badger becomes a Raider the same day. Glorious. Tickets might be cheaper since Seattle sucks and no QB. Facts. Facts. I got a plug on tickets out there too, so I'm definitely going. I'm definitely going. Connie, Richie Incognito's done. He's done. I think he retires. He missed the whole season last year. I hear all about the Raiders on this channel, brother. That's facts. Now, Docs, have a great one. Shout out to my brother Drox, man. Appreciate you, King. Would be crazy if currently Ziegler working on those trades. So if it happens, bring in Honey Badger and Gilmore. Look, Arkansas facts. I would, brother. If I send a long message, will you read it? Definitely. Could you guys imagine coming off this high of Chandler Jones and Devontae Adams, and then we get to have an announcement that we signed Gilmore and Badger? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Coming off that high of signing those two players and then coming in with Gilmore and Honey Badger? Even one of them. And from the looks of things, it sounds as if we're in on both of them. It's crazy, man. Everybody hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate you guys for being here. Also, wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up. You know what I mean? Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time being here, I appreciate you guys, man. You already know what it is. Shout out to Mike. Yo, Dax, how many TDs for Carr? How crazy would it be if we trade Jacobs, draft Ronnie Rivers, a running back from Fresno State? It'd be Adams, Carr, and Rivers, three-headed monster. I love that running back over there at Fresno State. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I don't know how much this coaching staff is sold on Jacobs. I don't know. So I wouldn't be shocked if we traded him. I wouldn't be. You know what I mean? With 1 year left on your contract, I wouldn't be shocked about that. I wouldn't be. But as for DC, I got 32 TDs. 32 TDs. Over 5,000 yards. 5,100 yards, 32 TDs for my man's DC. Shout out to you, Mike. Shout out to Sean as well. I don't think we need Gilmore, get Honey Badger, and get Calais Campbell. I would love that too, Sean. I would love it. Pierre Strong right away. You know that's my guy. Pierre Strong. But I definitely think somebody's going to take him in the 3rd or 4th round. Shout out to Sean, though, man. I'm in on that. Badger and Campbell, I'm in on that. Let me see. You said Honey Badger gets burned constantly, but White Tyson, let me ask you something. When was the last time this man has played safety, right? With two defensive ends like Chandler Jones and Max Crosby, that's going to consistently put pressure on the quarterback. Let me ask you that. Yes, he's had Frank Clark and you know, other guys, you know, Chandler Jones and Max Crosby consistently putting pressure on quarterbacks. I don't think Honey Badger gets consistently burnt, my brother, with those guys on the outside. You know what I mean? Never. Facts, my brother. Facts. DT room getting full. J-Ro, it is, and I love it. I think, but we still need one solid starter. We need one guy that can still start. I love Bala Nichols, love it, but Calais Campbell, Eddie Goldman, you bring in one of those guys, you bring in Sue, the mission's complete. The mission's complete. Devontae, I knew it, bro. I knew it. Bro. I knew it. Shout out to Devontae, man. Banging the tables for Pierre Strong if we trade Jacobs. That is my guy, Doug. I'm telling you, bro. South Dakota State. My man, that guy's a monster. He's going to be a superstar at the next level. Linval Joseph, too. I wouldn't be against that. Akeem Hicks, Don, facts. Still another name to keep an eye on. Let's go, Raider Nation. We up now. Shout out to Jay, GC4L, man, my dog. My dog. Have y'all seen Chris Jones tweet? Nah, Bert the Jerk, what'd he say? Hey, Noah Ellis is nice, the defensive tackle also, bro. Raider Jip, I've been taking him in a lot of my mocks. What did Chris Jones say? Let me see what he's talking about. Let's see what Chris Jones is talking about. Oh wow, lost for words. And then he retweeted Myles Garrett by saying Mahomes and Cheetah connection, one of the best ever. I mean, who wouldn't be upset? Who wouldn't be upset about that? You know what I mean? Who wouldn't be like, you just lost. Oh, shit. Hey, Bobby Wagner is visiting the Rams, you guys. Bobby Wagner is visiting the Rams. The salary cap is a myth. Bobby Wagner, LA have mutual interest in free agent contract. Wagner, 31, remains one of the best linebackers in football. The 8-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first team All-Pro. That'd be crazy. Whew. That'd be crazy. Steve, he said, I'm staying in my division. He said, I'm about to shit on Seattle. I like Khalil Shakir. I like him too, Chris. I like him. I've actually took him in a few of my mock drafts. Bobby Wagner would be a good fit in this defense. Facts. It sounds as if he already knows where he wants to go. I mean, so I don't know. But he know if he goes to the Rams, he's going to have to take a massive pay cut. A massive pay cut. Docs, any decent DBs that can cover with ends like we have now? Folks need to understand any position affects others. Honey Badger will be just fine in Las Vegas. Facts, Ruffin. Facts, bro. And then if you go get another defensive tackle like a Calais Campbell that can still stop the run, or a Sue that can still get to the quarterback. I mean, he had 6 sacks last year. You know what I mean? That frees up. I'm going to be honest, you guys. If you go get a Sue, right? A Sue or a Calais Campbell, I don't want Gilmore. Just give me Honey Badger. Because with all that pressure on the quarterback, we'll be all right. We'll be all right at corner. I'd be good with Everett starting and Rocky Sin or Mullen. I'd be good with that. With Hobbs in the slot. I'd be good with that. Honey Badger brings an intelligence to our defense that'll transcend to another level. It's more than just physical traits. And he brings versatility, Greek. You know what I'm saying? He brings versatility. That's the difference. You know what I mean? Like this guy, he can play anywhere. He play in the nickel, play strong, play free, play in the box. This guy can do it all. You know what I'm saying? He can do it all. Oh, that's dope. Shout out to Devontae. Sanjeet just hit 30K. That's a blessing, man. Shout out to my brother Sanjeet, man. Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations. I can't wait till one day I can say we hit that 30K, man. That's gonna be fire. One milestone at a time. Let's get to that 15K. Let's get to that 15K. And then we up from there. 20K after that. Chiefs fans dissing DeMarcus Robinson. Bet they would like him back. Hey, facts. Merrick can learn a lot as well. Facts, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Look, I'm ready for warfare, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, it's up for me. It's up for me. I got it ready to go. I don't think y'all understand how much I plan behind the scenes. Every free agent is in a Raiders jersey on a thumbnail, ready to rock. You know what I mean? We up from there, Doc's baby step. Shout out to my brother Bass, man. Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Grab Bobby Wagner from a competitive standpoint. He knows Russell Wilson very well. I think that type of intel can help our D. It definitely could. I just don't know. At that point, you move on from Perriman, right? You don't need Perriman if you got Bobby Wagner. And Perriman's on a very, very cheap contract and coming off a great year. Pascal Garrett out of Ohio State. I like him. I'm a fan of his work. A little undersized. So he'll probably be up there in like the 5th or 6th round. Brave, the Browns have already offered Clowney a contract. I don't know if he's going to go back over there. You know, now with Watson over there and all that shit going on, he may go back over there. They've already made him a contract offer. I think he's out there just weighing his options out. And he was actually with Stephon Gilmore in South Carolina, I believe, yesterday at like a charity basketball game. So those guys were together. So, hey. But, you know, do we need another edge rusher? I don't think we do at this point. But, hey, I'd love to have Clowney. Let me see. Carlos said, I told Mitch he was out of his mind to knock it off. He said Devontae Adams shot him out. Yeah, man. Look, that's crazy. He ain't say nobody's name on there, man. He didn't say nobody's name on there, man. What's good, Docs? Hope all is well. It's good to see the Chiefs coming back down to earth and us catching them on the way down. Raiders! Shout out to my brother AD, man. It's always a blessing to have you here, King. Shout out to my dog AD, man. Yo, hey, if you guys are on Instagram, follow my brother AD, man. He definitely puts out a lot of motivational quotes every day, and I'm here for all of it, bro. Shout out to my guy, man. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to Curtis. Just hold on real quick. Just sub, bro. Hold on. Keep the content coming. Blessings, man. Shout out to my dog Curtis, man. Shout out to my brother Curtis, man. Bourbon says, how much validity? That was a fake tweet. Bourbon. That was a fake tweet. For those who don't know what Bourbon is referring to, Twitter, fake reporter put out there that Gilmore is recruiting Honey Badger to come to the Raiders. I don't think there's any validity to it, but if it's true, I will be ecstatic. I don't even think I'd be able to function. I don't think I'd be able to function if in one offseason we picked up Devontae Adams, Chandler Jones, Stephon Gilmore, and the Honey Badger. I don't even know if I could function. And also, I at this point, if we didn't win the Super Bowl, I'd probably lose my mind. Like if we went and got all those guys, I probably would lose my mind if we didn't win the Super Bowl. I wouldn't know how to function correctly. For real. G. Rich, Doc, bro, I love Troy Anderson, linebacker out of Montana State. I like him. I'm a huge fan of him. This guy, for those who don't know, Montana State linebacker, he played every position pretty much. This guy played fucking receiver, quarterback. I mean, he's done it all. The guy's athletic is shit. You know what I mean? I'm a huge fan of Troy Anderson. But definitely get him in the middle rounds. Let me see. I'm telling you, you go get those guys. I already feel like we're Super Bowl contenders right now with what we got with Devontae and Chandler Jones and the other pickups. But if you go out and get those two guys, I mean, at that point, it's just like, come on, bro. Like, it's just pretty much overkill at this point. When will Gilmore pick a spot? Gaines, I don't think he's really in any rush. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy is 31. This is probably going to be one of the last contracts that he gets. Probably the last one, to be honest. He's dealt with some injuries. I think that he's just playing a waiting game, trying to get as much money as he can before he heads out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not in a rush. I know he's not in a rush. He's not in a rush. I'm not in a rush either. But I mean, I definitely want to see. You know what? I am in a rush, man. Fuck all that. Hurry up, Gil. Hurry up, Gilly. Curtis, Docs, what do you think about signing Cam Newton? I've talked about this before, Curtis. If he was good with just playing backup to DC, I would definitely do it. But I don't know if Josh McDaniels would want him over here. So, for you guys know Josh McDaniels coached Cam in New England, but he had to work his whole offense around Cam Newton. And if you bring in Cam, right, I feel like you have to have a second offense on standby. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that offense is already there, but you have to implement that offense and teach everyone else around. Not just because Cam already knows it, but you have to implement that offense with everybody else just in case, knock on wood, DC goes down. You know what I mean? I don't think that happens. I don't think Cam becomes a Raider. I don't. You know what I mean? I feel like you damn near have to teach two offenses to everybody because if DC goes down, that there's a whole new offense in play. It's a whole new offense. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think Cam is even an option. I don't know why you don't have 100,000 subs. Best football channel on here. I will get you to 15 first. Shout out to my brother, Scott McKay, man. Appreciate you, King. Thank you for the kind words, my brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Raider Nagel says pass on Cam. What position are we going in for the third round now? I'm going linebacker. If there's not a right tackle that's there that fell down the draft board, I'm going linebacker. I'm going Troy Anderson out of Montana State. I'm going Leo Chanel out of Wisconsin. I'm going, who else is there? DeMarco Jackson out of Appalachian State. I'm getting a linebacker in the third round. That's what I would do. Because I don't know if there's going to be a tackle there. If one of those tackles fall, you guys, if Kellen Diesch is there out of Arizona State, you may look at him. But at this point, I'd probably go linebacker. I don't think there's going to be any defensive tackle in the third round that's going to come in and start from day one. I don't think there is. Also, yeah, Curtis, look at Beavers as well out of Cincinnati. That's another option. But I like Leo Chanel. I like Troy Anderson, and I definitely like DeMarco Jackson out of App State. That's what I'm doing. I'm going linebacker in the third round. And then, you go fourth, you go get an O-lineman, go get a guard or a tackle, and then shit, you can double dip in the fifth if you want. Go get you another one. Do you think the Raiders could use Hill? Lede, he's gone. He's gone. I mean, there's no way in hell you could pay Devontae Adams and him that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? And Kansas City would have never traded him to us anyway. They made sure to get him out of our division. Muma's going to be a second round guy, Rich. That's probably my favorite linebacker or second linebacker, 1A, 1B in this draft. I love Chad Muma out of Wyoming, but I think that he'll be gone in the later half of the first or the second. I think somebody goes and grabs Muma early. Zeke might trade picks too. Yeah, look, I'm all for that. I'm for that, bro. Pick up more draft capital. Zeke is trying to build this up in one off season. So, if you go trade some, I think we have the least draft picks in this draft out of any team in the NFL. So I know he's not happy with what we got. Don't get me wrong. I know he's happy with Devontae Adams, but I know he's not happy with what we got moving forward with the draft. A third, a fourth, 2 fifths, and a seventh. It's 5 picks. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be shocked if some of these players that we got on this roster, and we spoke about this earlier, the Abrams of the world, the Clees of the world, if we move on and we pick up somebody else. Damon Clark, LSU. Yep. Me and Andy talked about him as well. And wasted. That's another guy to look at. Why do you think we're stalling on Gilmore? I don't think we're stalling on Gilmore. I think Gilmore's people are doing their due diligence. I think that they're out there just trying to see what's out there. Carolina moved on. They paid Dante Jackson a handsome contract. Was it 3 year, 30 plus million? So I think Carolina's moved on. I think that he wanted to go back there because he's from the Carolinas. Maybe New England's still in a hunt for his services. I don't know. Maybe Tampa Bay tries to free up some dough and reunite him with Tom Brady and they go all in. I don't know. But I think he's just kind of kicking back. His team is kind of kicking back and just weighing their options. Stephon Gilmore is still a sexy name in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So someone's going to pay him a nice chunk of change. And I definitely think that they're just kind of sitting back and just playing it for what it is. But the rumors are that we already put a contract out there, that there is a contract that Gilmore's people know of. They know the number, and that's what we're sticking with. So I don't know. And from what I'm hearing also, I heard that Cincinnati's no longer in the hunt for Gilmore's services. But knowing that, shit, he may sign with Cincinnati. You just never really know. Could we possibly trade up to try to get the safety from Notre Dame? No. See there, we don't have enough capital at all to go get him. There's no way. There's no way. You couldn't trade all of our draft picks to trade up and get him. Kyle Hamilton is that kind of talent. He's great. You couldn't give him a third, fourth, 2 fifths, and a 7th. They wouldn't do it. And there's no player on this roster that you can move up. You know what I'm saying? A trade up to go get a first round draft pick. It wouldn't happen, C-Dale. Shout out to you, though. I appreciate you, family, on the donation and the question. G-Ware, I'm assuming Aurora said 13.8. I think that's what Spot Track says. But they love your content. Just subscribe to you right now. My bad. Should have been did it. It's all love, family. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you, man. For real. Do you think it's possible that David Ajabu could fall? For those who don't know, he's talking about the defensive end out of Michigan. He just tore his ACL at his pro day. Sucks. But I still think that he's a first round guy. I think he won't, if at the least, he doesn't leave the second round. He's that good of a talent. He's that good of a talent. Tore his Achilles. There you go. Not his ACL, his Achilles. There you go. Shout out to Anish. Yeah, he tore his Achilles. The same I think that Cam Akers had, right? I think it was the same thing. Tyler Nevins, running back out of San Jose State. Now Carr has to buy his wide receiver. Yeah, I seen that. He said, hey, Devontae Adams said, I'm feeling real, what do you say, Ferrari-ish. Talk that shit, brother. Talk that shit, Devontae. He said, I'm feeling real Ferrari-ish right now. Rumor has it Chiefs looking to sign DK Metcalf. Nah, I don't see that happening at all. I don't see Seattle moving on from him. Let me see. We get, I think, $21 million back on the books, Bourbon, after June 1st. I think that's what it is. Y'all, we about to be at 15K quick, man. Shout out to you guys. I definitely think that we could hit 15K before the draft. That is crazy. It's because of you guys, man. It's because of you. We're on our way to 14.4 right now. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, man, please hit that subscribe button. It's free and it's easy. Stat prediction on Tate is upcoming. Lopez, I mean, we know he's going for over a band, right? He's going to have over 1,000 yards receiving. But I don't think that DC forces him the ball. I think that Devontae has 1,000. Waller has 1,000. Renfro potentially has 1,000. And I'm good with that. So this is what I think happens. I think they all go for over a band, but I'm not thinking that it's going to be 15, 16, 1,700 yards receiving just because of what they did together at Fresno State. I'm not going to assume that. We have a lot of playmakers on this roster on the offensive side of the ball. I can't say 1,500 plus receiving yards. I can't. Waller's going to get his. Renfro's going to get his, and we're still not done. We may go get another receiver. Mac Hollins is there. Demarcus Robinson is there. There's not enough balls to go around for him to get 1,500. But I definitely think, definite red zone threat. He's going to get a lot of touchdowns, a lot of TDs. That is going to be DC's security blanket when it comes to the red zone. Period, point blank. Throw it up to Devontae. Throw it up. That's the lovely thing about this. Outside of DA being the best receiver in the league and being a Raider, born a Raider, like, just throw it up to him. That's it. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, man. We're still over 900 deep. I'm going to get up out of here, you guys. Wasted Talent is going live here in 4 minutes. Shout out to my big brother. Go pull up to Wasted Talent on YouTube. That is the after party. I will be live again tonight, you guys. I'm going to try and get Stu on, but I will definitely be here to do another show tonight. I have a feeling something's going to happen today. I don't know why, but I have a strange feeling that something's going to happen today. And I have a feeling that we're all going to want to talk about it. We're all going to be excited about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys go right here. Wasted Talent. Go subscribe to my brother. Pull up over there. That is where the party is at right now. He will be live there in about 2-3 minutes. On the way out, you guys, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Wipe them feet. Appreciate you guys. As always, man. Had a great show with y'all, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all later, man.